You're on tune to Nice Up TV. Bless up yourself.
Aotearoa Reggae Online.
Alright, greetings, welcome. I'm Hawkeye, Nice Up TV, here in the beautiful city of Prague at the Futurum music venue. I've got the lead singer from Cornerstone Roots, Brian, with me. How's it going, bro?
Yeah, it's going awesome. Yeah, it's good to be here in Prague. It's our second time here, and we're about to play in about an hour's time, I think, so yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so just for people that maybe don't know about your band, just wanted to give a little introduction on the band members, how long you guys have been together, and the vibe you bring when you guys play and do your thing.
Okay, we've been together, there's 4 of us at the moment. We've been together 13 years, and 13 years. And we play conscious original music. Our foundation is roots music, and we push it from there, I guess. So, yeah, most of it's positive music. A little bit of social commentary there about the world we live in, the world we're from, and what's out there. And just love playing to different people around the country and around the world. Not New Zealand.
Yeah, well, that's it. Music is worldwide, especially reggae music now is expanding. To where we are now in the middle of Europe, and we'd just like to say how you sort of originally linked up here in Europe for the first tour.
Well, I hooked up a deal with Matza from Crazy Planet Records. It was probably about 6-7 years ago, and then we did the first tour, and then we come over obviously 4 years later and did the, with this follow-up tour. So, and that was quite a few territories in Europe and the UK. So, we cover a lot of ground. Germany, they're big lovers of reggae, probably because Bob Marley came there as well. And more recently, Central Europe, like Slovakia, Czech Republic, Poland, they all have very good festivals, reggae festivals. Spain, of course, on the other side, and France, well, they've always been into it. So, yeah, it's quite big. Reggae's quite big. I mean, it's big in New Zealand, but it's also, quite big in Europe in comparison, probably because of the numbers, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely. We're just a small wee island and down the bottom of the world there. Yeah. But, when you're talking about reggae, especially with New Zealand reggae, there's lots of different styles, lovers rock and whatnot. Yep. You guys keep it very much on a roots tip and keep it quite bass heavy on almost branching into dub and that. And how's your sound perceived, and how does it go down here and, all around Europe?
The comments on this tour have been quite good. They know it's distinctly not from here and not from Jamaica, obviously, and they said it's got a lot of power in it, the way we deliver it, and we're all into different types of music as well, soul, funk, rock, whatever, we're just into music, so that I guess it gets incorporated in there, somehow it sneaks in there, and we just play our own unique sound. So so far it's been well received, and encores and stuff like that, at some of the other shows, so it's been really good. It's been humbling.
Awesome. That's awesome to hear that people are really digging a sound that I really love as well, that's close to my heart. With you guys, you've done a song with Luciano, and also Dubmatics has done a remix. Is there any more collaborations on the forefront for Cornerstone? Yeah,
there will be. There will be some coming up in the future. We've been talking with a few artists in Europe for a couple of years now. The ones that we met originally when we first came here, and other artists that we've met, while we've been here. So it's just setting aside the time give them the rhythms, they can sing on it, or I'll sing on their rhythms, and just basically collaboration. And I think, you know, that's exciting for us to collaborate with other artists, you know, from different countries. Yeah, so it's cool.
Yeah, that's it. It's good to, you know, with the internet these days, you can link up worldwide. Yeah, although, of course, it's always better to do, you know, face-to-face, personal. You get a much better sound, I feel, in that. But, you know, sometimes it's easier just to go the digital route. So with New Zealand reggae exploding, you know, a lot of bands, a lot of sound systems, DJs and whatnot. Any advice or comments you'd like to sort of put out to people that are up and coming, or you know, or are on the scene and you know want to do similar things to what Cornerstone Roots are doing here?
For DJs, I think the caliber of some of our DJs is world class anyway. So if they want to, you know, come and play over here, I reckon they'll get shows pretty easy. We just have a different flavour, different ear for the music. From what I know, the Kiwi musicians, whatever genre it is, they're well respected in Europe, and that's you know, from reggae to rock to indie alternative to dance music to whatever. So it's about for up and coming bands is just really saving your money and finding a good promoter, a good booking agency, and just biting the bullet and coming over and experiencing it, because you'll see a whole different level of artists, and then you'll see foundation artists as well from Jamaica. You know, they might have only heard of, you know, the classic ones that you hear in New Zealand, like Bob Marley and Gladiators and Mighty Diamonds, but you know, there's the Johnny Osbornes, and there's, you know what I mean, there's all the Lone Ranger who we saw recently. There's the sound system culture is big over here. Then you get the UK sound culture, and you get the Mungos, and you get it all, and then you get foundation artists as well. So to experience that live, you know, it's big. I reckon it's a big deal, and a lot of Kiwi artists could learn from that. I think, you know, in all different ways, and touring, watching other artists, and being inspired to write, you know, to push themselves to write better music. I think, yeah, share their music.
Yeah, that's inspiring to hear, and yeah, all the artists, DJs, reggae promoters, people, just get it out there, you know, let's take what we have and, you know, share it with the world, and that's what I think too. Now, yeah, you're going to be on stage shortly. You're about halfway through your tour now, I think. Yeah, where have you been so far, and where else are you going on this European tour?
We kicked it off at Hootenanny Club in Brixton in the UK, and that was a real West Indian reggae hardcore crowd. Probably one of our most daunting shows we've ever played. Yeah, they you know, they had a full-on MC, and you know, they were bringing on the young artists as well, going over, like, dropping foundation tunes, you know, Cornell Campbell. They were just dropping, you know, and these were young cats. Then they'd break the music, they'd stop and break the music down, and tell us, you know, about the history of reggae coming in the 60s to Brixton, and you know, and backstage, you know, I saw the posters, you know, it's like Gregory Isaacs, it's like Wailing Souls, it's like Abyssinians, you know, it's like, the list just went on and on, poster of who'd played there, and I was like, holy crap, I'm playing here, you know. So that was quite daunting. That was our first show. You know, welcome to UK. Our next one was Glastonbury Festival. That was an eye opener as well. Got to see some, you know, wicked bands there, and got to see Mungos and The Beat, and, you know, a couple of others. And then we've played festivals in Germany. We've played like, they call them city festivals. They're like like community shows. You know, good production. You know, five or six bands from down. It's on the border of France, still in Germany, in Lorach, it's by Switzerland, and then right up the top there to the North Sea, almost. And we also we've played a few places, and then Slovakia. We played Slovakia. We played the LB 27 reggae camp in Hungary, and then we went over to Prešov in Slovakia, Košice in Slovakia, and then back to Berlin. Then where have we played? Back to Germany, and then here, I guess, Prague. Then tomorrow we're in Poland, and then Saturday we're in Vienna, and then Hungary again for the Seagate Festival, and then our final stop is at the Uprising, Mighty Uprising in Slovakia, and that is one cool festival. Yeah, that's a really good reggae festival, but you know, at the same time, Rototom's on in Spain, but you know, you can only do one. But yeah, so and then we're in Australia for 2 weeks on our way home, and then we'll get home in September, the second week of September. So yeah.
Wow, busy.
Busy.
That sounds amazing, though. Absolutely, you know, it's just out there taking your music to the world. It's inspiring to see and hear, and be part of. I know you got to be on stage fairly shortly, so we'll probably have to wrap this up. Any last words for the people back home, worldwide?
You know, if you can and the opportunity arises, I reckon, you know, get bands and DJs, get yourself to Europe and experience the vibe and share your music. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's it.
There you have it, people. All right, Brian, Cornerstone Roots. I'm Hawkeye. Nice Up TV. All right, go check it. Peace.
You've been watching Nice Up TV. Rewind and come again.